it's Melissa Hennig with rawpaleo.com, and I'm here with Chris King today, and we want to talk about a new product that I've been getting a lot of questions about. It's called Pine Pollen Premier. We collaborated together on this, and I brought Chris on so he can tell us all about it. It is a men's product, so that's why we're here.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
So we'll tell you a little bit about pine pollen. People say, well, what is pine pollen? Is it really like the pollen from the trees? It is. That's exactly right. The pine pollen is the reproductive substance that the male tree puts out into the air every spring to pollinate the female plants and propagate the species. If you've ever seen a pine forest, you see that they're very prolific in this propagation.
Yeah, that yellow dust is everywhere.
Very abundant plant. So that yellow dust is actually an extremely nutritive food.
Right. I just pictured myself like licking it off of something, eating it.
Yeah, sure, you could do that. All sorts of other animals eat it like that. Other plants take it up into their roots and eat it as a nutritive substance. It contains a whole suite of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, pretty much everything to keep you alive, really, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and straight from nature. It's a complete food.
Yeah, it's like a superfood that's just blowing through the air. You know?
That's what I love about it.
It's real abundance. And one of the most important aspects of pine pollen, other than all that, is that it contains sterols, which are essentially plant-based steroids. So it actually has the ability to boost testosterone in the body and actually contains testosterone substances very similar to the hormones that are in our own bodies.
Yeah, just naturally.
Naturally.
Which is great. I just love how nature gives us everything we need. It's all right here.
Right, and that's really important for all people, but especially for men. Once you get over the age of 30, 35, 40, testosterone levels start to drop, and it's important that we take some kind of substance to keep those up. It helps us keep our energy, it helps us think clearly, it helps us with our sexual stamina and performance, increases libido. It's just critical for every man who wants to perform at his best.
Yeah, and also the estrogen, like mimicking the plastics and the body care and so many things that we have in this modern world, that testosterone is going to balance it out.
Exactly. We're all at this state of imbalance in our
estrogen levels.
Yeah, and our hormones in general. So this helps to balance everything out and keep us healthy. And when you do it in the tincture form, so pine pollen's a yellow powder like this, really beautiful substance.
Wow.
You can gather yourself every spring. You can just knock it off the catkins, which are the plant structures that it grows in on the pine tree. We'll do a video on this in the spring and show you how to do it. You can take it just like this as a powder in your smoothies or coffee.
It smells great.
Yeah, it smells like a pine tree.
It does.
But if you mix that in an alcohol solution and strain it off, you end up getting a really potent tincture, which has much more of those androgen boosting, testosterone boosting qualities.
That's awesome. So the tincture is a more concentrated form to get this into the bloodstream.
Exactly,
the body.
Exactly. It's more of a nutritive overall health food in this form, but the tincture has more of the testosterone boosting qualities.
Yeah. So when do you take the tincture? Is it when you're out in action, hunting, and you need this energy boost?
Yeah, when you take it, you usually immediately feel a boost in energy, so you can take it when you need a little pick-me-up. But it's really good to take it all the time on a daily basis if you're really wanting to boost testosterone. If you're someone like me who doesn't need a huge boost, I'll cycle it. So I'll take it for a week at a time, start feeling a little intense, you know, kind of get a little wound up, and then I'll take it off for a couple weeks. So you just check in with your body, see what feels right to you.
Okay. I get a lot of questions about if women can take it, and the answer is yes. If you want that energy boost, you can take some. It is a complete food, but I wouldn't take it every single day either, unless you've really had your testosterone levels tested and they're low, because it's such a pure, strong medicine from nature. But sure, you can go ahead and take it. It is anti-aging, and it's great for the skin as well. It's got such a complete nutrition profile.
So that's a little bit about it. Like we said, you can make it on your own, you can gather it on your own, but if you don't want to wait till this spring or you don't have the time, you're a busy person, we made a product so that you can take it right now.
Yay!
This is the product. It's called Pine Pollen Premier. It's a total body tonic for the adventurous man. And this is something that is much different than every other product out there because we added a second ingredient, which is ashwagandha.
Yeah.
Very exciting herb. It's known as the Indian ginseng. Ginseng is an herb that can pretty much enhance and support every organ system in our body.
It's very balancing, the ashwagandha. It's an adaptogenic, so if you're up, it brings you down. Whatever you need, it's going to adapt to you.
Exactly. But the other really important piece on that, you know, it's compared to ginseng, which is another herb, and I do like, but I can't really take because it's so stimulating.
Yeah.
Ashwagandha is actually a soothing nerve tonic. So it helps your nervous system restore itself from the stressful lives we live, helps with depression. It's a very calming yin type herb.
We all need that. Soothing the nervous system, that sounds great, along with testosterone boost.
Exactly.
So this has a yin-yang effect.
Right. It's a very balanced product, which is what we're trying to create. The masculine, yang,
energy.
masculine type energy balanced with the feminine yin ashwagandha, soothing, anti-stress. Just a wonderful all-around product for any guy who's looking to get the best out of his life.
Yeah, I love it. I love this label.
Yeah, me too.
And last but not least, I am 35 weeks pregnant, and can we say it's from the testosterone in here?
Might have had something to do with it.
Yeah. So, what's a good we have this is on rawpaleo.com.
We'll post a link below. You can get your own bottle and try it out. Also, leave a comment. Tell us if you've tried these herbs before, what you think about them. Ask any questions you would like about the products. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, I'd love to know if you take pine pollen.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.